All right, everybody in the Code 3 community, welcome back. In this video, it'll be pretty short. We're just going to share some resources you can plug into your life to increase your real financial education, build your wealth, cut your taxes, plug into investments, and overall have a more abundant life. So we'll do this at various times. We'll send out newsletters or post videos or something with books or podcasts, YouTube videos, people you can plug into, listen to for free, real world teachers. Doesn't cost you anything but the time. I'm a big fan of listening to podcasts while I'm driving. I even listen to them while I'm showering. If I'm working on other projects that don't require a tremendous amount of attention, I try to plug information into my life all the time. I realize that um, we all have 24 hours in a day, and the more I can pack into mine at appropriate times, the better off I'll be. So let me share my screen here, and we're gonna share one great resource with you today. The first one I wanna put out to you guys is the Real Estate Guys radio show. The Real Estate Guys are just awesome guys, wonderful teachers, great friends. I'm so blessed to be able to call them my friends. They've helped me in many ways. But the Real Estate Guys been on the radio a long time, pretty long in the tooth as far as real world experience in development, syndication, real estate investing, precious metals, all sorts of investing knowledge. It's not, I mean, their show is called the Real Estate Guys Radio Show, but if you listen to it, you'll figure out pretty quickly that they cover a lot of things in the economy that's not just real estate. I mean, obviously real estate's their focus, but they're not just real estate. So it's a really broad-based investing show. Just awesome guys. They're very passionate about teaching, very passionate about helping investors and entrepreneurs, and just some of the best people I know. So I debated which one we would start with. So many hard ones to choose from. But if you could just pick one that you could get a ton of knowledge out of, I would highly recommend you start with the Real Estate Guys radio show. And undoubtedly that's going to lead you down the rabbit hole to a lot of other folks that are in in their network, that are awesome real world teachers as well. So I would start there. So the Real Estate Guys, they have their podcast, which is now over 2,200 episodes. I mean, I've been on the radio for I think about 25 years. They have listeners around the globe. So I would start with their podcasts. They just a tremendous amount of information. It's well organized. You can search through the library and pick things that you want to or need to listen about or what have you. They have an Ask the Guys episode every so often that you can write questions into. They speak at some events. They're at the New Orleans Investment Conference and a few other things, but their big events are the secrets of successful syndication. Good heavens, hardly talk, and that's twice a year. I go to both those every year. It doesn't matter if you are a syndicator like we are, or if you just want to learn about investing in syndications passively with other syndicators. It's a great place to go to learn the information you'd want to know to be able to vet those deals and understand the process and why you'd probably walk out of there and realize why you probably like that better than Wall Street. They have a great sales training workshop in May, so it doesn't matter what business you're in then. Russell Gray's just an outstanding trainer in the art of sales and negotiations. That's a great one. Their flagship event, their big one, the Investor Summit on Sand. It used to be on a cruise ship. Now it's in Belize, and it'll be in June again. I went last year in 2021. 2022 will be my second year going. Just a phenomenal event. The brain power they pack in there. It's long. You'll get up early and go to bed tired. A lot of networking, a lot of relationship building, tremendous amount of information sharing, and in the faculty they bring in there is second to none. Robert and Russ are very connected individuals, and they're that way because they're great human beings. They treat people right, and they always lead with value. So if you have time to go to the Investor Summit on Sand, it's not really cheap, but it's really awesome. So they do also have a young adult program for their Investor Summit and ways that people, I think it's under 24 maybe, something like that, between 18 and 24 years of age, you can go to their website, realestateguysradio.com, and be able to look at that and figure it out. But they do have a scholarship program for young adults. They're really, really passionate, as is the faculty, about seeing the young adults come in there. And it's just super cool to get around the dinner table and so forth, and visit with the young adults that show up at these events, and just see how passionate they are and excited they are about growing their wealth and their education, and really building something for themselves. So they have a big heart for that. Robert Helms also does a Create Your Future Goals retreat in January. This is being recorded in, let's see, it's 26th of January, 2022. I just got back from that a couple of weeks ago. Just an amazing guy, just an amazing job. Robert spent a lot of time with some pretty iconic people in the personal development space, and he really brings that to show here. It just does a great job. So if you guys are looking for a place to increase your education, because again, the education is free. I mean, all of this is free. You can just plug into it, tremendous amount of information. And as Jim Rhodes said, public education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. So this would be a great place to start. So what can you do? What's important now? We end most of our videos with this. We always try to have a call to action so that people don't get sucked into the law of diminishing intent. In other words, they think, oh, I'll get around to that tomorrow, and they never do. So a couple things you can do, as I hit on the beginning, you can send an email to SWAT@code3assets.com if you're not sure about how we tie all this into tactical backgrounds and kind of the culture of those communities. Be kind of an interesting read for you. Just send an email to SWAT@code3assets.com. You'll get those reports for free. Otherwise, you just join our community by sending an email at community@code3assets.com. Increase your knowledge, live abundantly, learn how to cut taxes, learn how to invest, grow your networks, plug into deal flow, plug into information flow. All of these things can be done here. We're going to keep distributing these videos, and if that helps you, then we're happy. So hopefully this helps you guys get your place to start, and we'll see you on the next one.